Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at a POW Instagram Live on a POW day that took place on May 7, 2022. That happens to be the day they played in Reading, Pennsylvania at what I would call a now infamous gig, where it seemed like they were having some issues, just in terms of exhaustion catching up with them, maybe a little bit of emotion for whatever reason. They just seemed a little bit off in that way at the show, which to us made it fascinating. We watched almost the whole show, if not the entire show, over on the other channel, the Glenn and Adrian channel. And it's always stuck out as one of those shows that's a little unusual. I mean, they played fine. They sounded great. And there's some really good footage. But you could just tell they were a little bit frazzled. And so this live comes from the same day, apparently right after the concert. So I'm very curious about it. And this one is uncharacteristically only about a half hour long instead of the normal 1 hour that we get with these. So I figure, well, okay, let's go ahead and look at this today. Find out what POW has to say. She's probably going to talk about the gig a little bit, but also it would just be interesting to see what else she will talk about. This is just before the summer tour, that took place with Lilith Czar and with Hailstorm and with the Pretty Reckless. So it's an interesting time for the band, for sure. They're doing their first major onslaught of the United States. They've been there now for, I think about 3 weeks, something like that. So they're deep into it. They're feeling the fatigue from it. Anyway, I'm not going to speculate any further. Let's just see what POW has to say about it. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, just know that I'm always looking at non-music content that features bands that are touring today. So if that interests you, please subscribe so you won't miss anything. All right, let's go ahead and check this out.
Hello.
Hello.
I haven't done this in a while, and now it feels weird. Hola. Hello. My hair is a mess. Okay. Happy POW Day, everybody. Happy POW Day.
Happy POW Day.
I just got off from stage. I am now chilling, but today is a special POW Day because we are officially 3 weeks in the tour. It's officially the half of the tour. Today was our 14th show, which is the half of the Mayday tour. And it feels weird. We're already at the half of the Mayday tour. I don't know. I just thought it was appropriate to do a live.
I think so.
I'm going to do that live.
Some months before.
El concierto estuvo muy divertido. It was so much fun. Fun little fact. No, I feel like when I say these fun facts, people start worrying. But I am genuinely okay, and we had a really good laugh about this. But when I was sound checking, I don't know what I did, but I stood up and my hip, I sound like an old lady. My hip just kind of came out of its socket, and then it came back in. And my leg really hurts. But it doesn't hurt like me, Te ves cansada, Pau. O sea, es que no sé si eso me debería ofender, pero honestamente pues sí estoy. Acabo de tocar un show. No debería verme súper duper coqueta. Yo creo que sería preocupante que me viera súper fresca si me bajara de un escenario de esa manera. Sí estoy cansada, pero cansada bien. O sea,
she says she's tired, but yeah, for some reason the captions aren't working. So that's all right. What is this about her hip popping out? First I've heard of that. Well, that might explain a few things. I mean, be part of what was going on that day. Let's keep listening. Holy mackerel. Did anybody else hear about that?
Cansada pero contenta. Sí, correcto. La edad ya pega. Sí, me siento viejita, pero está bien, pero me haga el escenario, me da mucha risa. Porque ha estado muy raro el clima ahorita. Demasiado raro, hace mucho frío, está lloviendo. Pero estamos en mayo. O sea, ya. O sea, en Monterrey ahorita estaríamos a 40 grados. Entonces hace mucho frío. Y
she's cold.
Entonces como que mis huesos no les está gustando eso y se me acaloró la pierna.
Yeah, they're in Pennsylvania in May. It is cold. compared to
But
Monterrey.
I am very happy. Today's show was really cool. And thank you, Reading, for being such a cool crowd. Like it was genuinely awesome. It was one of the most energetic crowds we've had throughout the whole tour. So it's a good, it was like a good not middle show. I don't know how to say it in English. Like
Medio.
Today is
I don't know.
officially the first half of the tour. So like it was a good, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but yes.
Halftime. So it was an energetic show. I'd just take the moment to say, okay, that actually jives with why we wanted to keep watching it. I mean, it was a blast to watch that one. I highly recommend it. In fact, I'm going to make sure that we have a playlist for whatever we did watch. We watched virtually the whole show, if not the whole show. Maybe we'll go back and finish it.
I'm trying to read. I'm so sorry. Like, I still have, not a lot of adrenaline, but I'm still relatively, like, hyped up because of the show. So I'm just trying to read. You know what? ¿Cuántas baquetas has quebrado? No he quebrado ni un... No. Creo que nada más he quebrado una baqueta en todo el tour. Es que soy bien chida y ahorita ya no las rompo tanto. Pero ayer se me quebró un platillo. Les digo cómo me enteré. Estaba tocando, ya se cuenta que yo los tengo que mutear. Solo muteo. Y me enterré el platillo. Y yo, a la frega, ¿qué fue eso? Y se rompió.
Someone could
I was
translate
going to say
that.
something before that, and I forgot.
I'd appreciate
about
it.
I'm torn in between English and Spanish right now, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to speak both languages. But I was going to say something. I forgot it.
Pau's tired.
I forgot.
She's hyped, but she's tired. Typical after a show.
Ya no aviente las baquetas, Pau. Fun fact. Ya no tengo baquetas. Hoy no pude regalar baquetas porque literal nada más me queda un par de baquetas. Tengo 3 baquetas ahorita. Terrible, terrible. Y pues las baquetas no son baratas, entonces no las puedo estar regalando nada más así. Una disculpa.
Does she have on sunglasses or photosensitive?
Oh, you see that? Rudy, I don't know if it says heavy metal. Rudy gave me this shirt. Like I don't know where he found it, but he gave it to me and I was like, that's so cool.
Death metal, really,
So
but
I'm using it.
same thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Rudy.
It's a nice shirt.
¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. Estoy cansada. O sea, no les voy a decir mentiras. O sea, sí. O sea, es algo cansado. Pero la satisfacción que sientes cada noche de... Es que es nuestro primer tour en Estados Unidos. Siento que voy a estar como que hablándome mucho como que a mí misma aquí, pero es nuestro primer tour en Estados Unidos. Estamos headlining este tour. Somos una banda mexicana que apenas va empezando. Entonces, poder estar en un país extranjero y poder estar vendiendo, tipo selling out these shows y tocando en todas estas partes que ni hemos visitado nunca, jamás. Y poder, tipo, que nos estén recibiendo de esta manera tan linda. Ale, ¿me puedes aventar mi cepillo, por favor? No sé. Ahí está. El peine.
Sister in the room.
Es algo como que muy lindo. Y me siento muy, muy contenta. Obviamente estoy cansada. O sea, son días bien pesados.
Did they throw her a comb? Is that what just
No
happened?
sabes en dónde estás. No sabes, tipo, en dónde estás. Ya dije en dónde estás. No sabes qué horas son, qué está pasando, cómo te llamas. O sea, nada más estás allí. Pero está bien raro porque estás bien cansada. Pero llega, o sea, literal te estás
It's a
quedando
good
dormida en el
tired.
show. Es que no les digo mentiras, o sea, literal me quedo dormida antes de los shows en los camerinos. Pero te despiertas y al momento de salir del escenario te entra una cantidad de energía, tipo al ver a la gente. Y aunque estés súper cansada, tipo... es que no sé cómo describirlo más que hay veces en donde sientes tu cuerpo funcionar. Tipo, sientes tus músculos trabajando para hacer esas cosas. Tipo, ya estás físicamente cansada.
Yeah, she's talking about
Pero empieza a tocar.
body movement and fatigue and
Ves a la gente y se te quita y te diviertes mucho. Y ya después del show, tipo, ya estás bien cansado otra vez. Pero como que se nivela ese cansancio con la emoción que estás sintiendo en todos los shows. Entonces, todo nice. I feel like I should say that in English,
Yeah.
but I just forgot
Oh,
about
no.
half of what I said. But someone
That's
was
what
asking
happens.
me if I was tired. I mean, obviously, I am tired. I'm like, we're touring.
Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed, if I wasn't tired, that would be really worrying. Like, I wouldn't be giving like my all, I guess. But it's been like, what I was saying is that like, we're a Mexican band that is just starting out.
In the
And
U.S.
this is our
American
first
tour.
headlining tour in the U.S. It's our first tour in the U.S. in general. We've only played here like we played over the years, but not that many times. So for this to be our first headlining tour, and we're selling places out, and we're visiting places that we've never been to before, maybe never even heard about before, but people know us there, and they're going to our shows, and they're singing our songs, and it's just like, I don't know, it's really mind blowing. It's really motivating. Does that make sense? Like, you're really tired, but like when we do the meet and greets and we meet all these people and they tell us like their stories and like how much they love our music, or like today someone was like, I drove 10 hours to be in this show today.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow. Like, okay, so it doesn't matter how tired you are, you kind of like always find a little reason to give it your all. And sometimes your all one day is going to be different than your all on another day. Like, it changes. We're all
Yeah.
human. But just know that if you're coming to one of our shows, we are giving it our very, very best, and we are giving it our all. So we've been enjoying it so much. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on your reserves that day. You know, that's why it's good to rest.
Chao, el outfit de ayer estuvo increíble.
Wow.
¡Ah! ¡Qué bueno que les gusta! Es que, fun fact, a mí siempre he querido ir thrift shopping, pero en Monterrey no conozco muchas de que thrift shops. Si sacan,
There's no thrift shops in Monterrey.
mándenme links. Pero bueno, en Nueva York fue que claro que
Yeah, we got lots of
ahí
those
está toda
in
la gente hipster, como que no va a haber.
America.
Entonces nos fuimos thrift shopping y y yo siempre por alguna me gusta mucho tocar en faldas, pero está muy de que complicado a veces encontrar faldas con las que pueda tocar. Entonces yo tenía esta idea de tocar en a kilt. Y había una, déjenme les cuento. Había una que era de que vintage Prada, pero costaba una lana.
I've worn a
Dije,
kilt,
"Broma, me
I'm
voy a
just
gastar
saying.
eso". Y en
Celtic
efecto
rock
no me la
band.
gasté, pero encontré esta. Fue una ganga, o sea, estuvo increíble. Yo fui que y me gustó más que la otra. Entonces dije, claro, la tengo que usar. Entonces la usé y estuve muy contenta. Me sentí muy, muy chida. Sí. Extrañé esto. Hace mucho que no hacía Pau Day, ¿eh? Vean esto que me compré. Yo creo que es la mejor cosa que he comprado en todo el tour. Vean que enredado está mi pelo. No voy a hacer eso. Les cuento que mis flecos están tan largos. You see that? You can't even see my eyes. Que hoy se mojaron de que con el sudor. Y se me metieron al ojo. Y me dolió horrible de una manera que no les puedo escribir. Entonces ya me las necesito cortar. Quiero ver si me lo pongo así. Se ve muy mal. Debatible. Me lo voy a dejar ahí porque no se ve mi cara.
Bangs getting cut soon, then.
Wow. Me veo bien fregada. Pero está bien, está bien. Ciudad de México casi sola. No les puedo explicar qué tan emocionada estoy de ese show. O sea, cuando nosotros tenemos los stats de cómo le está yendo a las ventas. Cuando nos están contando las tres, se nos puso la piel chinita, casi lloramos. Porque la última vez que tocamos nosotros en Ciudad de México, nuestro show, fue Lunario. Y fue en 2018. Y yo nada más me pongo a comparar
Lunario.
de que cuántos boletos vendíamos antes y cuántos boletos vendemos ahorita. Que sé que, wow, o sea, sí estamos creciendo y hay gente que nos quiere ir a ver. Ay, no sé, me pone muy contenta. Entonces, we're very much looking forward to it. ¿Cuándo regresan a Monterrey? Básicamente hasta junio, pero llegamos para irnos, literal. Nos vamos a Canadá en junio también, a principios de junio. Entonces, mucho tour.
I think somebody's showering. And why not? The show just ended. You know. Talking about going somewhere in June. All of them.
Vuelven a Argentina. Ah, ojalá. Ojalá uno de estos días. Wait, Ale doesn't hate Lunario. No. That was a great show. She just hated her look from the show. That's very different.
Yeah, that's huge.
Because I don't think we hate shows. I'm going to take off my shoes because they're a bit tight.
It sounds like there are some insights into Lunario in
Oh, can you
this
hear the shower running?
Spanish.
Yeah, well, we leave tomorrow, so we have to get everything ready, and I am currently all sweaty
Yeah.
because I just played, so yeah.
Yeah.
¿Qué tal la vida en la guagua? Ha estado bien. Honestamente, tipo, obviamente diferente. Me da unos buenos guamazos en la guagua mientras duermo, impresionantes. Reboto, literal, porque yo estoy mero abajo. Wow, o sea, unos buenos trancazos, pero todo bien. Show us some drumstick tricks. I don't have drumsticks. But you know what I do have? I'm going to stand up for it. Like, it has nothing to do with what you just asked.
Oh, okay. I'm going to look up their
Okay,
June
so
schedule.
we're in Reading right now, and apparently Reading is known for good Mexican food, which I would have never expected, honestly. Like, why? But we had Mexican food today, and we haven't had Mexican food in a while, obviously,
Nice.
like 3 weeks.
Okay.
And it was so good, and I bought myself Jamaica,
All right.
and it is so good. Like, it is not like you can tell when a Jamaica is like, I don't know how to say it, like, tipo la diluyen, le ponen mucha agua. This one is actually really good. I was just really happy.
Excellent. Okay.
If you have a drink, cheers to halfway through the Mayday tour.
Yay.
Locura.
I'll drink to that.
¿Estás con sueño debatible?
By the way, they
Es
toured
que-
Canada in June.
Si ven que cuando... bueno, fun fact, yo tengo problemas de dormir a veces y batallo mucho en dormirme. Pero casi siempre te recomiendan que no hagas ejercicio en las noches porque, pues, te activas mucho, es mucha adrenalina y que no vas a poder dormir. Entonces, imagínense que nosotros estamos haciendo ejercicio todas las noches, pero te quedan crack, o sea, es un ejercicio muy fuerte. Entonces, tanta adrenalina a veces, tipo, batallas mucho en dormirte, pero estás tan exhausta, estás bien cansada, que, pues, sí te puedes quedar dormida, pero... es nada más porque se va acumulando tanto cansancio. Se escucha de que intenso, pero don't worry about it, tipo, así es, esta es la cosa. Pero se te empieza a acumular tanto el cansancio que literal cada segundo que te puedan dar en la que puedes cerrar los ojos, increíble. Lo agarras, sí o sí. I don't like horchata. No me gusta la horchata, una disculpa. Me da gusto que la gente está diciendo locura, porque yo lo uso mucho. Ahorita, que traigo dos modas. Obviamente, locura es un clásico, locura se queda. Pero debatible, o sea, haz cuenta que es locura y es debatible. Debatible. Si algún día me ven haciendo esto, es debatible.
Yeah, I missed all of that pretty much. Except it was different foods. Thanks.
Pau, ¿viste el que entró a tu live de TikTok? Ok, fun fact. O sea, me mandaron un video después. Yo no me enteré, obviamente. Yo estaba tocando en vivo, no estoy viendo el teléfono. Pero... Pau, los charms. ¿Cuáles charms? Estoy confundida. Pero creo que se quedarán con la duda. ¡Ah! ¡Los de los Crocs! ¡Los de los Crocs! Están en la guagua mis Crocs. No los tengo aquí. Pero es una florecita y un corazón. Fun fact. Yo quiero llenar los Crocs. Tipo, los quiero llenar de charms. Toditos. Quiero que cada huequito de esos tenga unos charms. Pero cuando fui a la tienda no encontré muchos que me gustaron. No me gustaron esos dos. Entonces, quiero... O sea, yo decía que, tipo, cada vez que una tienda de Crocs voy a entrar. Por alguna razón, la Ciudad de México, en el aeropuerto, tiene una tienda de Crocs. Entonces,
She's actually talking about
cuando vayan,
Crocs.
tipo, mándenme sus charms favoritos de Crocs para ir, tipo, recibiendo más inspo de las cosas que me puedo comprar. Porque ahorita nada más tengo la florecita y el corazón.
She wants to buy more Crocs. Is that right? Well, they're comfortable.
Oh my God, I feel really stupid. I don't know if you see the comments, but now, if you write a comment, it has a little heart underneath it. Like, I can like it. I can like that, you know? I thought people were, like, writing those hearts. Like people were just leaving me hearts every time they wrote a comment. And I was like, that's so sweet.
Well,
I am like,
I think she's going to get a bunch of hearts now
ahorita.
somehow. I have a feeling.
do either of your sisters have Crocs, or is it just you? It's just me. I don't know why,
It's a
but
drummer
I was
thing?
like, okay, I don't know if you've seen the Crocs that are like platform Crocs. I wanted one of those, but they don't have them in pink. And
Platform
I
Crocs.
love a good statement piece in an outfit, and I love pink. So I was like, I need to have those Crocs because they're camp. I don't know if that makes sense to a lot of people here, but they're
Campy.
camp. Okay, like maybe some people can't pull off Crocs, but I can. I know I can.
Yeah.
It's in the attitude. It's camp, right?
Yeah.
So I bought them, and I wanted them to have the platform things, but they don't have them in pink. Crocs. If you make the platform shoe in pink, like you have your sales will skyrocket, and it's all gonna be me. I'm just gonna buy them all. I love them. So, yeah.
I think I've
It's
seen
only
Pau with
my
Crocs ever
sisters
since
don't
this.
use them, but I love it. It looks so cool. Es que no ha salido ese como vlogcito. Ok, perdí los charms. Ale se dio cuenta que ella se dio cuenta que los dejé en el hotel y ella los metió a su bolsa. Entonces Ale rescató mis charms. Adorada. Tipo, casi lloró la alegría cuando me dijo que yo los tengo y yo. ¡Ah! No te has sentado sobre tus lentes. Los he aplastado tantas veces en la guagua. Es impresionante que todavía están. Pues no iría intacto, vean eso. O sea, eso ya está echado a perder. Pero veo, y eso es lo que importa. Pau ha sufrido cansancio últimamente en el tour, obviamente. No sé si es que sufrido se escucha fuerte, pero definitivamente sí. Pero again, es parte de. No, tipo, obviamente. Let's be real. No nos esperábamos maripositas y arcoíris en el tour. O sea, obviamente es cansado. Estás viajando todo el tiempo. Estás comiendo mal. Estás durmiendo mal. Pero las vibras son buenas. Y les digo que, tipo, yo tengo este goal durante todo el tour de poder turistear. Porque no estamos acostumbrados a hacer eso. Y como que se puede volver a ver depressing no salir. Entonces, pero hemos estado saliendo hemos estado saliendo en nuestros días libres. Yo me esfuerzo. O sea, yo sé que obviamente no quiero mover un dedo. Me quiero quedar dormida todo el día. Pero te digo que, Pau, vas a salir, vas a conocer, vas a caminar por la calle, te vas a sentar en un parque, vas a leer un libro, no importa. Vas a hacer algo. Porque si no, vas a estar bien fregada acá. Y no, gracias, no me gusta.
No thanks, I don't like that. Yes, that's the part I caught there. I'm catching a lot of this, but not quite enough. More than last year, though.
Ay, se metió el popote. How great is it to have your own kid on tour? It is amazing. I'm so happy about that. You have no idea.
No
Like
more
usually
rentals.
sound checks take really long because I have to be setting up the drum set. But now we don't take that long. If we do, it's because of other technical difficulties, like with the venues. But it's not because of my drums, and I love that. High-heeled Crocs, ni antojen. Yo encantada.
Does such a thing exist?
Qué risa que escucha tanto la regadera, una disculpa. Pues no, una disculpa, obviamente nos tenemos que tipo. Si no, guácala, todas sudadas todo el tiempo. ¿Sigues jugando Bandori? No friegues, hace mucho que no juego. No puedo dejar que esa parte de mí se vaya. Bandori. Wow. Claro. Es que les digo, tipo, wow. Adoro ese juego, hace mucho que no lo juego. Pero es que ahorita casi no tengo wifi y no me puedo gastar mis datos jugando Bandori. Es mucho. Es mucho. Pero Pep Meets Step de Pastel Palettes. No, más bien, Bandori hizo una colaboración con una marca de ropa y sacaron esta sudadera de Pastel Palettes que no les puedo escribir cuánto la quiero. O sea, la vi y dije, I need it. Did I buy it? I did not. Pero está increíble. Increíble. Porque es que
Showed some
siento que está
restraint.
muy random. Me explico. Como que la gente no me asociaría con Pastel Palettes o Bandori. Y la sudadera estaba bien chida.
Hydration, very important after a gig. During a gig.
Pau, comparte tu playlist para el tour. Les digo que he estado haciendo desde que empezó el año. Hago un playlist por mes de todas las canciones que escuché o descubrí ese mes. Entonces eso es lo que he estado haciendo, más que un playlist para el tour. Lo he estado dividiendo por mes. Mayo no ha tenido, ha tenido 2 canciones, pero... ¿Cómo se llamaba? ¿Cómo se llamaba? Es tipo, estaba escuchando esa canción en loop, literal, on repeat. Se llama Paprika, de Japanese Breakfast. It's a good song. Me llena mi corazoncito de alegría. La adoro, la adoro. Qué buena canción. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. Probably only until 11. Cause you know what? I'll probably stay. I don't know when dinner is supposed to arrive. Probably until dinner arrives, or until I feel like extremely tired and the adrenaline is gone.
Makes sense.
Probably.
So take note, they eat dinner after the gig.
Good question. Is there a meet and greet during Hailstorm Tour for you? I do not think so, but I do not know.
It gets more complicated.
I can't
on
answer that
package
with
tours.
certainty. Like, oh yes, or no. Typically, it would be a no, but I don't know. Anime Paprika, you might like. Of course, I've seen Paprika. I am cultured. Did I understand that movie? No. Was it a headache? Yes. Did I love it? I did. It was cool.
Sounds like an endorsement overall.
Where are you right now? Reading. Fave part of touring. I'm gonna say like a personal, like I feel like you guys know that my favorite part is like meeting the fans and playing and all of that. So I want to give like a different answer. My favorite part of touring, apart from that, is like the traveling part, like seeing new places. Like I'm visiting so many places that I've never been to before, and maybe sometimes they look really similar, but there's always something different. And you know what I'm really enjoying about the tour? All the photos I'm taking, like my photo dumps after each day. I feel like it's the only thing, well, it's not the only thing keeping me sane, but it's the thing that makes me like remember where I am. And like sometimes, like if you ask me what I was wearing or what I was doing when we were playing, I don't know, in Portland, I can't answer that at the top of my head. But then I remember like my photo dump and I kind of remember the things that happened and like the memories come back. It's just a really good way. ¿Estás tocando la puerta? Estoy mal de la cabeza, una disculpa.
So if there is a photo dump going on after every gig in 2022, and probably ever since, maybe that means I should be paying more attention to the Instagrams of the sisters, just to see what else is going on there, just in terms of studying the history. Of course, we've been doing that quite a bit anyway, looking at so many different gigs that they've played over on the Glenn and Adrian channel. Like, for example, right now, as I record this, we are looking at Big City Family number 5, February 16, 2020. We've seen 7 songs from that one. And that's been quite an amazing, energetic gig that happened right there in Cafe Iguana. And it was just before things shut down for a couple of years. And this is them coming back after that, essentially. So just, putting those dots together. We have got about 5 minutes left on this one. So let's keep going. hopefully they had dinner at that point.
How much do you miss your cats? I miss my cats so much. The other day, I just really wanted a hug. Like, I really wanted a hug. I felt really tired. And I almost cried, remembering that usually when I feel like that, I just go and hug my cats. And I didn't have them there. It was just like, I didn't cry, though. Or did I? You will never know. But I do miss my cats a lot.
Yeah.
I miss other things about Monterrey as well. I miss a lot of people. I miss my friends. I miss... But I'm not going to think about the things I miss right now because I don't want this to get sad. Because I am very happy about the tour. And
new adventures.
Honestly, like, it's okay. It's not an extremely extended, long period of time. It's 42 days.
6
okay.
weeks.
And we're already halfway there. So...
Mm-hmm.
Se hubieran llevado los gatos. Están locos. Sería un desastre. Sería un desastre porque primero mis gatos les tienen mucho miedo de que la vida, no la vida, pero de que salirse de la casa. ¿Me explico? Link misses you too. Don't say that because I'm gonna cry.
Oh, no. They have Zelda at this point. Must, because she said cats.
Wait. I just need to take a screenshot or something. Any tips for touring? Ooh. I don't know if I am like qualified enough to give
stamina.
tips for touring. Eat.
Eat,
It
yes.
is very easy to forget to eat. Like I have like throughout the whole 3 weeks, I have only missed 2 meals. Like, I've been very adamant about, like, we need to eat. Like, 3 meals a day.
Good.
We need to eat. Because you're so exhausted that you're not hungry. The only thing in your mind is sleeping. Eat. Drink a lot of water. We need to drink more water. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just really need to, like, feed your body, but also feed your mind. Like, I feel like I sound like this dude bro, like, preaching. But, like...
Dude, bro.
Give yourself some, like, mental space to digest the things that are happening. Because you're meeting so many people every day, traveling to very different places. ¿Quién es?
Food time?
¿Quién es?
Oh, who is that?
¿Quién es yo? Ay, voy. Estoy en vivo.
Uh-oh. They're going to be in trouble. Is that room service? Who is that?
Estoy en vivo, nada más para que sepas.
Oh, yeah.
Sí. No se ve nada. No. Ya llegó la comida.
Yay, food.
Muchas gracias.
Listo, el tuyo. Ese es el pago completo de reales.
Ok.
De principios, papas fritas. Se te van frías.
Sí, no, ya. Yo dije que cuando llegara mi comida me iba a ir. Muchas gracias, buenas noches. Descansen. ¡Mua!
Food has arrived. The live will be ending soon.
Any city surprise you? Today, Reading is probably the most energetic crowd we've had. Did I expect that from Reading? I did not. It was cool, though.
All right, Reading.
So, guys, my food just arrived, and I haven't eaten anything in a while. So, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Eat,
So,
pal.
I
Eat.
can then remove my makeup, take a shower, sleep. So, I can play a show tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the idea.
So, thank you so much for being here. Happy Pow Day. If you are coming to see us in the next shows in the second half of the tour, I'll see you there. And we hope you enjoy all the shows. If you already saw us, thank you for coming to the shows. It's been very fun.
All we
And
wish.
yes, a big hug to everybody. Yo me voy a ir a cenar, chicos, porque tengo mucha hambre, no comí mucho tiempo. Y ya me necesito, aparte, desmaquillar, bañar, dormir. Tengo que empacar. Yo creo... Eso es lo peor. Eso es lo peor de estar de tour. Estar empacando y desempacando y empacando y desempacando y empacando y desempacando todos los fregados días. Tipo, me traía hasta el que no los puedo explicar. Aparte, mi maleta es un desastre. Me choca. Pero bueno, voy a cenar. Y sí, muchísimas gracias. Feliz Pau Day. I send everyone the best vibes. Les mando un abrazo muy fuerte. Locura. Y nos vemos. Adiós. Bye.
Okay, that was fun. Yes, okay, I missed a bit of conversation there for sure. For many of those times when she was speaking Spanish, I was able to pick up about 50% of what she was talking about. Not quite enough sometimes to be able to follow along, but a surprising amount that has definitely gone up since I started following this band. So I appreciate the warning for helping me get better at Spanish, you know, kind of remember what I learned so many decades back, and it's a good habit. It's good for you anyway to have another language in the mix. Try to be bilingual, or be bilingual. Maybe go for trilingual even, because I've studied French too, but Spanish is easier for whatever reason. It just feels more natural. That was cool. That was cool. I was hoping we'd hear a little bit more about the show, but just to hear about Pau having that little hip incident is like, what? You know, that's a new one. I never knew she had any kind of hip situations going on. We know about Danny's back. We know about Allie's knees. But that's the first I've heard about Pau's hip. I hope that that's the only time that happened. But if anybody knows more, let me know. I'm curious. So for those of you that were at Reading, well, first of all, good on you for being an energetic crowd and seeing what was really an amazing show. They played Philadelphia the next night, for those wondering. I think Reading is pretty close to Pittsburgh. Let me just double check that. Actually, no. It's actually closer to Allentown, kind of between Allentown and Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So not that far from Philly, but, you know, a good solid hour away anyway. Actually, that makes more sense because they had been at the Gramercy Theater in New York the night before that. As I mentioned, they were getting around. And we recently looked at May 5 when they were at Sirius and talking about Cinco de Mayo and how that didn't really matter that much in Mexico. That wasn't a particularly significant holiday. It was a significant date, but not really a big day. Much bigger here in America, where everybody likes the ability to buy and drink tequila and have a reason for it, you know, an excuse. What you gonna do? But that is very cool. Hey, the Reading Public Museum has an Egyptian mummy. That's cool. Or maybe it did at one point. Anyway, folks, why don't you let me know what you thought of this and if you learned anything. If you can provide any translation for some of the parts where I was just lost. There were a few spots there, and I imagine other people were too. So give your thoughts, any details you think I missed, and any suggestions for the future, leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe, all right? Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.